What's up, y'all? I am back for another video. This is just a really quick one. This is a video. I used to do these videos called Bands I Love, where I talk about basically bands I'm really into. I haven't done it in a little bit, um, but I figured might as well do one now because I said I'm going to do one the other day. We're going to be talking about Dio, Ronnie James Dio. I mean, in general, as a singer. So even though I'm gonna mention his solo stuff, but definitely talk about how I got into him. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna do a rant about mantles and legacy characters. So I'll do that. That's gonna be tomorrow. But yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. So Dio, I remember watching. This used to be this channel called VH1 Classic. Basically, it was like a rock metal channel, and they had it's not really a show, but it was basically a thing where they would play. It was called Metal Mania, and they would play pretty much '80s rock. And this is how I found Dio, his solo stuff. Because before I hadn't known he was in Black Sabbath, because up until that point I had only known as Black Sabbath with Ozzy. But then I found Holy Diver when they played that. The music video is so good with like the medieval theme, and I just started listening to that song, and I started listening to more stuff. Rainbow in the Dark, that was another one they would always play, and just his voice. And I listen to him pretty much every day. I look at Ronnie James Dio. In my opinion, he's top five. This is gonna be a video definitely at some point where I will rank like my top five metal rock slash metal singers, and I think Ronnie James Dio is number one. His when I think of a metal ballad or a metal singer, it is Ronnie James Dio. Even like the album covers for his music videos have this, like, the art for is so fucking ominous and just straight up metal. Or the music video for Holy Diver is fucking medieval, and you got this like just metal singer. And then later in life, I'll admit, I was a little bit against. And it's not just because I thought they were bad or anything. To me, Black Sabbath was Ozzy. I always just looked at it that way, and I always felt like Ronnie is better on his own. But I checked out some of his stuff when he was in Black Sabbath. Heaven and Hell, especially. That song is incredible. That is an incredible fucking song. And I mean, and I hate to say it, I mean, it had to happen though, because Ronnie James Dio wouldn't have became a solo act and wouldn't have became what we know him today as. And then another way I found him was because I think at this point I started watching South Park, and he was in one episode they played Holy Diver. So, but yeah, Ronnie James Dio is such a good singer. Unfortunately, he died in 2010, and he would have been one I would have loved to have seen live. Like, R.I.P. Ronnie. Like, I would have loved to have seen him live. His voice, even like some of his performances at concerts later, before he died, he still sounded good. He had that metal voice, and it just, and then listening to his stuff, his solo stuff, it just, man, that to me is like what rock and metal, like that to me is a rock and metal singer. So I had to talk about Dio really quick. But yeah, even like the music videos for his stuff is really like I mentioned in the Holy Diver music video. It has like this medieval backdrop to it, and it works. And even like the cover is like this giant monster guy with like a chain about to whip somebody. And then Rainbow in the Dark, which is another song, which I'll admit, Holy Diver is still my favorite song, but like if I'm being honest, like musically, Rainbow in the Dark is his best song. His voice in that song is like, dude, like that's fucking rock and roll. Like, and even the music video for that was really good. Even though it was just a guy like following this chick, and it did it so perfect. Like, this was when music videos actually had a theme and actually almost were like they were like mini movies or TV shows. Like they had their own little story going on. Now it's just random shit. But yet, Ronnie James Dio is incredible. I would definitely recommend listening to him, even if you're not a metal fan. He's not like death metal. His voice is like one like everyone should hear. Like he's one of those artists like everybody should hear. If I'm being honest, his voice is just too good to not hear. Like especially Rainbow in the Dark. So I just wanted to talk about Ronnie James Dio because it's been a while since I've done bands I love. If I come up, there's probably some other bands I'm thinking of doing, like 3 Days Grace, Iron Maiden down the line for sure. So there's a couple of more I'm gonna do. So I'll definitely do some. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be talking about why I think mantles are stupid. I guess I'll do a quick. I think mantles are stupid just because it's lazy. The only mantle I really thought worked was Batman Beyond. Because to me, what makes these characters like Batman, Spider-Man, Captain America, Superman are the like Bruce Wayne made Batman's legacy, not the other way around. It's this way of these studios or whoever are writing these characters, it's a lazy way of like instead of getting a character over on their own merit, oh, we're just gonna give you a hand-me-down of a former character, and no, it just doesn't work that way. So I'll talk about that more tomorrow. But yeah, definitely listen to Ronnie James Dio. Listen to his Black Sabbath stuff too, especially Heaven and Hell. That's an incredible fucking song. So, but yeah, guys. But yeah, guys. Fuck Warner Brothers. Fuck Disney. Fuck bitch James. Fuck Colin Kaepernick. Fuck Seth Rogen. Fuck Joy Reid. And fuck the Biden administration. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.